Hello, Starseeds. Jennifer Angela, Trans-Teravan. It is Tuesday, June 27th. It is 6:12 p.m. Today we are doing an all signs reading. We will be doing the Wings of Isis, looking into the spiritual blockages of the collective, what actions can be taken, potential outcomes, main lessons learned. Then we will look into the biggest obstacles we are facing moving forward on our path, as well as gift and guidance from Spirit. Then we will die down the energies with advice from Spirit and close it off with an oracle message. Okay, collective. So we're doing the Wings of Isis. Let's see what spiritual blockages we are dealing with at this time. It's been an interesting week. A lot of downloads, messages in sleep, and dreaming a lot more. Okay. Let's see what messages Spirit has for the collective. Tuesday, June 27th. First card out, we got Judgment. A calling to take action. Actions to be taken. The Seven of Pentacles speaks of analyzation, looking at how we got here, actions and decisions made, potential outcome and lesson learned. The Seven of Swords, deceit, secrets, could be moving in silence, negative or false intentions. Main obstacles moving forward. The Six of Cups speaks of family upbringing, our foundation, childhood. Gift and guidance from Spirit. The Three of Cups speaks of celebration. Could be social groups, three-party situations. Overall energy. The King of Wands. Passion, action, going after what we want, not taking no for an answer. It's that fire that keeps going, that's burning. Five of Pentacles. Financial conflict. Physical health. Senses of abandonment, not getting the desired help we need. Okay, collective. Major Arcana, we have but one, that Judgment. It's a calling. It's a knowledge, a knowing, but it's up to us to enact our free will on whether we will recognize this or answer this call. Court cards, we have that King of Wands in the overall energy. That's that passion and action, going after what we want. Analyzation, our past, secrets. Okay. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on. So we're going to start off with that King of Wands. The passion, it's taking action. It's having no fear. Being in the moment, going after what we want, not really looking at outcomes. Clarify the King of Wands. The overall energies. He's the King of Wands here. The Knight of Swords. Knowledge moving forward. Truth. Knight of Cups. The Tower and the Page of Cups. So this is new emotional foundations, structures. It's our emotion, our intuition. It crumbles because there is something either deceitful, that Seven of Swords. It's no longer stable. But this speaks of moving forward in relationships, connections, emotions, intuition, community, family. So this is looking like a calling to take action on relationships and senses of abandonment, possibly in childhood, secrets and lies. It's all about healing the inner child, collective. Okay, which reminds me, I did just post on my community page. It was Healing the Inner Child. It was like a 7-minute video of an old Oprah episode. I'll admit you all should definitely look into that. That one definitely opens your eyes and gives you different perspectives on what we've gone through in our past. It was very interesting. Definitely look into that. Okay. Biggest obstacle holding us back is our judgments. Possibly of ourselves, of other people, and needing to take action on this. Who are we to judge others? There is only one, and that is I, God above. Clarify judgment and the main obstacle holding back the collective. What do we need to know from judgment? The Fool. New experiences. Taking a leap of faith. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Page of Wands. A new spark or passion. Moving forward with an idea. Putting a plan in motion. Sleepless nights, but the answers are coming, collective. So it's needing to look at a plan. Because you also have that 7 of Pentacles and the actions to be taken with the 5 of Pentacles, conflict, financial, strife, new journeys, new passions, sleepless nights. Okay. So this could have to do with something you are trying to bring into the physical, a passion, an idea, but it's needing new emotional structures, foundations, possibly mindsets. Because with passion comes emotion. With a spark or an idea or something that drives you, there are emotions attached to that. And it's needing to align these emotions with this passion, collective. And it's possible there's something from the past that holds you back from moving forward, which happens to us all. Most blockages or traumas, they all root back to childhood. And it's needing to put focus on emotional connections and relationships so you can take action. That King of Wands. Let's actually make it where we could see all this. Because kings are all about action. Pages, you got the aces, which is the seed to plant. Then you have the page, the student, learning the craft, making this seed grow. Then we have the queens that bring emotion, our connection to, our loyalty. And then we go into the king to action to bring it into the physical. So it's looking like there is a new passion or an idea you're trying to move forward with, and there's a plan set. But the structure is not sound. There's either a mindset or an emotional blockage that stops us from moving forward. And it's needing to look at this to find the root to extract or heal this. Now, in the actions to be taken, we have that Seven of Pentacles, which speaks of looking at your harvest. How you got here, decisions made. It's dealing with the issues that you can deal with at this time. What is ready to be looked at and fixed? It's picking your harvest, choosing your battles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles and the actions to be taken for the collective moving forward. The Empress, the mother archetype, fertility, birthing something. The Sun, the Magician, and the Three of Swords. So it's childhood experiences, collective. The Sun is usually depicted as a child riding on a white horse with the sun behind them. And it's new experiences, heartbreak, pain, disappointment. The Magician, manifestations. Possibly your manifestations not coming into fruition the way you want. And it's an alignment. There's possibly a blockage, which is pain and heartbreak, secrets and lies, that hold us back from moving forward with our manifestations. Because manifestations, it's trying to bring something into the physical, a desire, a passion. And it's trying to birth that. But it's also needing to align with those energies to bring them into the physical. And if there is something in you that is not aligned with what you are trying to manifest, your manifestations are not clear, collective. So it's that judgment call. And it's looking back at what our actions are. Are they of good intent? Are they of truth? Our moral compass, our background, and our biggest obstacle, that Six of Cups. Balance of connections, of childhood, a transformation. Okay. So let's look into the main lesson learned, potential outcomes. Seven of Swords. Secrets, lies, deceitful actions. Moving in silence. Collecting data, knowledge. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Potential outcomes. What message? Queen of Cups. Being open and receptive, loyal to our emotions. That King of Wands, that Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So this speaks of loss. It's winning the battle but not the war. It's not over yet. So it's looking at our options. That King of Wands, it's going after what you want, not taking no for an answer. But then with that Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Tower, it's new emotional connections, moving forward with emotions, crumbling of an old foundation. And it's looking like of secrets, deceitful energies, possibly not being honest with ourselves of what we want to manifest into the physical. And what our intent is. Are we focused on the end result? Are our emotions and passions tied to an end result of happiness? I will be happy if, or when. It's needing to be open and receptive and be happy in the current, the now. And it's looking like there will be some losses for you to manifest what you are trying to bring in the physical. And it's looking like it's still stemming back to emotional connections, abandonment issues, pain, heartbreak, disappointment. But some things we are meant to lose to make room for something else to come in its place. So it's looking like Judgment Day for the collective. It's like healing divides between relationships and connections. And aligning ourselves with manifestations, going towards happiness, new experiences. Leaving painful connections, memories, disappointments. Okay. Now in our main obstacle and warnings, we have that Six of Cups. Foundational relationships, our upbringing, our past, a transformation. Clarify the Six of Cups, the main obstacles for the collective moving forward. And we got an extra. Strength, Leo energy. The Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Lovers, and the Star. Okay, collective. So this is where we enact our free will. So the main obstacle is looking like, and we do have that Queen. So now you have the Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. So you have the idea, you're getting the knowledge, the emotions connected to it, and then ready to take action. The Lovers are free will, choosing a path. The Star, going after our wishes. But it's now taking a new knowledge of past. And our connections, relationships, our emotions. Being truthful with ourselves. Answering that call of judgment on ourselves and others. Judgments we've put on ourselves, we've put on others. Judgments put on us from others. Like, we cannot stop judgment. You cannot stop death and change. It's how we respond and react to it. It's aligning ourselves. I'm getting the chameleon. It's adaptation to our surroundings and what is coming. Okay. Advice and guidance from Spirit, the Three of Cups. Celebrations, celebration of a harvest, community, trifectas. The Ten of Pentacles. Physical stability, financially, energetic. Five of Pentacles, which is at the bottom of the first deck. Four of Swords, putting down pain and heartbreak. Moving forward with a truth. Two of Cups, emotional connections, balance. Okay. So it's looking like we need to look into this Five of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. There's that Fool again. And the Moon. And the Hermit. So we have the Sun, the Moon, and the Stars. And it's taking action on our past, collective. Taking a leap of faith. Having no fear. Secrets revealed. Going into dark places of the mind, shedding old skins, shedding light on pain and heartbreak. Because it's a burden. It holds us back. There's that Sun again. Moving forward to calmer waters. So this It's speaking, being open and receptive, the Queen of Cups. So what I'm getting is it's Judgment Day for the collective and manifestations. It's healing the great divide. There's a separation between us, our intuition, our emotions, connections, relationships, and it has to do with past, which could be like we just went through a pandemic where there was separation of people, non-communication. Come to find out, secrets, lies, and deceitful actions connected to what we have all gone through. It was a divide and conquer. And now it's stopping this, not taking no for an answer. It's moving forward with connections, becoming one again, community, soul tribe, family, putting a plan in motion. And it's a passion, a fire that burns with us, and it's needing to connect collective, as a collective, a community, and manifest, create and manipulate these energies. It's what the higher ups do. It's anyone who knows about the manifestation. It's aligning ourselves with energies, learning how to create and manipulate. I've always said we are spiritual beings first. The human body is a vessel that holds us in this plane, in the physical. So it's needing to heal past traumas, karmic cycles, karmic relationship bonds, trauma responses from our past. It's needing to now enact our free will. Take action on our destinies, our paths, with a new knowledge, a new understanding, a new passion, a new emotion, and a new spark to drive you. It's leaving fear, anxiety, disappointment, not focusing on an outcome, saying, I will be happy when and if. It's putting conditions on our happiness, our relationships, our emotions and connections. And it's needing to just be present, aligning ourselves with the energies around us and responding and reacting. If it is something that is uncomfortable, we sever that away, we cut that away, or we look at why it is uncomfortable. Is it not aligning with where we are going? Or is it something within us that is holding us back from getting to where we are trying to go? So it's looking like a crumbling of our old emotional relationship structures, communications, and it's moving forward on a new path. And it's having that fire, that spark, that creativity, that passion, and learning new ways, putting a plan in moment, answering that call of judgment. So it's looking at how we've got here, the actions we've taken, what we've gone through, the pain, the separation, the divide. And it's needing new experiences, manifestations, but it's looking at the formula and how we got here. What actions can be changed? What can be changed to get better results? And it's looking at these secrets, lies, deceitful actions that we've gone through in our past and not accepting it anymore. It's taking action. There will be loss. That Five of Swords. It's going after what you want no matter what. It's that fire. It's a burning. I'm hearing a scorched earth. Burning a path. I'm also hearing the trail of tears. Emotion and passion. It's the trail we've been led to of heartbreak, pain. So it's, again, I'm hearing healing the great divide, the path of tears. past, enacting free will, taking hold. Okay. Let's die this down with advice from Spirit. But I'm here. It's taking responsibility, collective. What we've let occur within relationships, community, emotions, intuition, our passion, our drives. What we've been led to believe by people in positions of power and authority, politics, governments, states, church, religion. I've always said religion separates. Spirituality brings together. It's community. It's if you don't believe what I do, you're wrong. We don't associate. It's putting people into boxes, categories. Divided we fail and fall. Together we conquer. Strength in numbers. Answering the call to be a collective. Be as one, forming the fist to take down the oppressors. We've been reprogrammed, dumbed down. Everyone's become so emotional, like in their emotions, easily hurt, easily insulted. And it's needing to get that skin back, but it's binding together, becoming the fist. Nine of Pentacles, Magician. Being self-sufficient, having all we need. But it's like having the ingredients and then having the willpower. It's like it's there. What do we do with it? Okay. Advice moving forward for the collective. Advice for the collective moving forward. That Page of Swords, which is in the biggest obstacles. That's enacting our free will, going with a new knowledge, being loyal to our emotions and passions, going after dreams, wishes fulfilled. That Page of Cups again. New emotional connections, aligning ourselves. Not being blocked and guarding ourselves. It's being open and receptive. Aligning ourselves with the collective. Becoming that force pushing forward instead of being against each other. Together we conquer, divided we fall. Aligning ourselves so we hit the target as a force, as a collective. And new connections. Okay, so this is, again, I'm here, it's healing the great divide, becoming that fist, learning from this trail of tears, heartbreak, sorrow, looking back at what we've gone through, and now making a judgment, putting a plan in motion. We judge each other, ourselves, but we never hold these people in a position of authority accountable for their actions. I'm hearing like people buy their way out. Like it should always fall on the line of morality, a balance of justice. But the justice system is flawed. Money talks. It's about money and power when it should be about passion, emotion, and community. Secrets, lies, illusions, false hopes. thinking we're free to do what we want and to enact our free will, but it's being oppressed. It's false hope, false freedom, false consciousness. It's needing to drop illusions, come together, take off the rose-colored glasses. There's a separation and a divide, and it's because of what we've gone through. And now we're dealing with a fallout, and it's needing to put that pain and heartbreak aside and move forward with a truth and the knowledge of what we have gone through, and placing blame where it needs to be, on ourselves for letting it happen, for allowing it to happen, not stepping up. Okay, let's close this off with a message from ancestors, friends and family who have passed, ancestors who have gone through and been with us going through these changes and the changes they've gone through in their lifetimes with community, family, people in power. I've always said history repeats itself. It was always one of my favorite subjects. It's learning history, but it's also learning both sides. I will say it was City Hill Middle School, Naugatuck. The teacher that got me into history, Miss Leonard, she would always teach both sides. She would teach the American history and what we teach our people here, as well as the other side and what they teach. So it's seeing both sides, seeing the actual truth and not just our perceptions of truth and what we've been told and taught. It's unlearning what we've been taught and going for actual true knowledge, debating, analyzing, seeing both sides. Always three sides to a story. That Three of Cups. Conflict. It's a divide between our truth, their truth. Well, let's say our perceptions of truth, their perceptions of truth, and what really is. And it's usually in the middle of both collective. Thinking we are completely right in everything we believe and feel is a sign of ignorance. Feeling we can't learn from others and we know it all. You can never know it all. There is so much knowledge that we could only learn so much in this lifetime. So now it's trying to get the knowledge of past lifetimes, past experiences, and using it in the current. Okay, advice moving forward from ancestors. Teach and share. Embrace your inner gypsy, freedom, fun, and music. Okay. Okay, embrace your inner gypsy. The Gitanos are a community of nomadic people who fled from northwestern India to Western Asia, North Africa, and into Europe. As the Gitanos traveled, they shared their music and culture with the local people. Gitanos survived as traveling blacksmiths and pot makers. They were also well known as singers, dancers, musicians, and fortune tellers. Many Europeans were intrigued by the Gitanos and their supposed ability to foretell the future, their passion for life, and their love of freedom, as evidenced by their nomadic lifestyle. Not everyone was happy to have the Gitanos in the country, though. Their reputation for begging and stealing meant they were feared, treated as outcast, and forced to live several miles from any town. Despite discrimination, the Gitanos have survived and preserved their traditional way of life. They have lived by their own rules rather than seek approval from outside their community. They have always traveled and experienced life on their own terms. Ancestors speak. The ancestor spirits want to help you feel like a creative gypsy. Have you had the desire to run away and leave everything behind? Have you had the desire, have you been feeling like a caged bird or a hamster on a wheel? It's time to free yourself, be passionate, and begin to enjoy life again. You do not need to run away or become a nomad, but you do need to do something that can release your stress levels. You may like to dance, sing, travel, or go to a festival or a marketplace. Consider what you can do to get back to your fun-loving, free-spirited self. If you can't make the changes today, put things into place so you don't feel stagnant or trapped. Book a holiday, plan an outing, or dance in your lounge room. Free your mind and your soul by doing things that make you feel alive and passionate. You are not meant to feel like a caged animal. Be true to yourself and to what you want to do, and free yourself today. So it's freeing ourselves from the chains of our past. It's learning from them. It's no longer accepting these chains, these disappointments. It's taking the knowledge of these and building a new structure, a new community, a new foundation. So this is what I have for you, collective. I hope it resonates with you. If it did, like, share, subscribe, send me a comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Get the comments going, the community speaking, talking, getting on the same page. Looking at our similarities instead of our differences. Bridging the gap, healing the divide, being that fist, that community. To put that force to motion, aligning ourselves to hit the designated target. So as I say, collective, stay bright, stay positive. Love and light, starseeds. Have a good one. Bye.